when he came here, BJ and I guess he the rest of it for him.
Was Michael Jackson?
And do what forward. He was leaning into it before anybody had that phrase. Remember those? Remember those videos where he'd do the? You know how they did that, by the way?
Yeah, it was like a little structure. They just kind of.
Yeah, they had some like a basically a nail or a bolt head in the floor, and his shoes would clip onto it, and he could just. It was the shoes, and you'd never see it. He could
Now,
just
luckily, it was
clip
some
right
good
in
strong
there.
shoes. Cause
Yeah, I wouldn't trust mine. He had some industrial strength. Michael Jackson shoes, shiny shoes with the white socks. Kids are still trying to mimic his moves to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'll see videos all over the internet. These little 8-year-old kids have been. He wasn't even alive, and they were alive, and they're still doing his thing. Michael Jackson. How'd I get onto that? Good
Yeah.
Lord! Oh, Jehovah's Witness. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
But the whole Nancy Mace thing, yeah.
Oh,
she
let's
got
talk.
her-
Let's
yeah,
go
got
ahead and
her
do
new
it.
look.
We got to talk about it. So, have you seen the pictures?
I've seen the pictures. I've seen the
I mean,
pictures.
it's like Nancy,
and the shirts.
it's like she tried titties for a long time, and that just failed her. So now she's like, I got to do something else.
Now she add tats to the breast assist.
No, they're just on her arms based on the picture.
No. From like the pictures I've seen,
Oh, she done added them on there too.
no. Like she has like a crop top shirt that enhances the boobies, and then her tats on her arm. So
yeah, she did them all on her arms. Like
Yeah.
a sleeve. Look, it's not an anti-tat thing. It's just a cry for help, desperation thing. The way she did it, you tat people that are. AJ's got tats. All my friends have tats. But what she said was because she's a perpetual victim, she just got wiped out of the governor's race. Now she's looking for the spotlight again. She's out of Congress. She'll soon be. Well, she's still going to some hearings. So she's got this window before she's done with Congress sometime in January to get attention for herself. So now she started, let me guess, a podcast because nobody's thought of that.
is it called Victims?
It should be. No, you know what it's called, AJ? I saw the promo for it. Get maced.
No,
I'm not kidding.
No.
It should have been like mace in your face. The mace of face. I could have come up with a better title for it. So I saw the picture and I went, that's AI. There's no way she did that because it was just a lot of tats out of nowhere. She didn't have these things a few months ago that we noticed. And it's random too. It looks like a school desk at a detention hall in a high school. It's just they're all just scribbled all over. And so fine, to each his own. Everybody, y'all do your body art the way you want to. Get tatted. And so, and I actually have a family member that's a tattoo artist and very good at it. If you ever need a tattoo, let me know. I'll hook you up. But
I'll get that info.
okay. But yeah. So and she can spell, AJ, unlike your tattoo.
Hey, but look, I was
She's a
in
good
my
speller.
20s, man. Look, I was in my 20s, and spell checker wasn't even.
It also
available.
meant neither one of y'all could spell because, well, you were looking at it upside down, so I can give you a pass.
Yeah.
But either way, so Nancy Mace goes and tats herself up. And here was the thing that made me go, all right, she's an idiot. I'm going to have to talk about this on the show. It wasn't that she got tats because I don't think a lot of people even care. And that's not that edgy anymore. It may make her feel like it because she's a blow-dried, congressperson from South Carolina. But when she said she did it, listen to this crap, so she could feel some pain and reclaim her body from her PTSD. Like this girl, listen, y'all, she did not go to Vietnam. She's not been held prisoner of war anywhere. She had some relationship stuff which she exposed, which I thought was extremely tacky. It never caught traction as a story. She broke up with her boyfriend and decided to trash him on the floor of the Congress because you can't sue somebody for libel. They've got a liability shield when they're talking from the floor of the Congress. So instead of doing it out in the world where it could have been challenged by some other people involved in whatever this was she exposed, she did it on the floor because then they can't sue her. So that was just, and it was attention seeking. And now she's back to that mode, perpetual victim modes, standing up for the underdogs. I don't know, whatever. But best of speed. Good luck to her. Think about all the attention whores that have been bounced out of Congress because of their own misdeeds or by choice, and that would include Marjorie Trader Green, who's back again trying to find relevance as a commentator. Mace has joined the club. What's that? Jasmine Crockett over in Texas just totally got bounced by her own party. She's in the club. Lindsey Graham was the grandmother of all these attention people. Now he's gone. He's taking a dirt nap. It just keeps going, man. They want to be influenced. It's why Congress is mostly dysfunctional. So many of them want to be influencers rather than just deciding the brave issues of our day. And then there's the queen of all of them, this occasional cortex. Can I put some cold water on some things real quick, just for a minute? I don't care who the Democrats nominate. I really don't right now because the Republicans got their own problems. And it's going to be the Wild West. They'll have 200 people try to run for that seat because it's wide open. But Fox News has spent the better part of 2 weeks trying to prop her up as the front runner. There was even one of those money betting polls last week that had her ahead of even Marco Rubio head-to-head. And we saw how accurate they are when the socialists got trounced. They gave that socialist woman, that Chang Fang Wang, whatever her name was, that Hong, they gave her a 95% chance of winning, and she got crushed. Well, not totally crushed, but she lost. And so those things are wildly inaccurate. They're based on people's, hunches. And so here comes occasional cortex, who's now of age where she could run. You got to be of age. I think she's 36 now, be 37 by next year. She kept herself in the news talking about personal business last week. So she's good at this. She's good at the social media buzz. But can we stop for a minute and go, are we trying to elect somebody we get the feels about because they're on social media? Are we looking at the commander-in-chief of the United States military and those qualifications? Are y'all serious? I mean, what? Even if you're a Democrat and a lefty and a socialist, or you just think she's cute and you get the vibes when you watch her say all that salad stuff like Kamala, even if you're in that boat, really, man, we're talking about the presidency. I know we just went through a senile phase where we had a president with firm senility walking into the curtain like a Roomba, being propped up by a cabal of people that we didn't elect actually running the show. And Trump, for all his strengths and weaknesses, is all over the place, the most unconventional president we've ever had. So what we think about with the presidencies probably changed over the last 30 years. But my God, we're talking about the most powerful office in the world. And people are actually talking about her because she's got, because she's on social media. And we just turned around and kicked a bunch of them out of the Congress or kicked them out of politics based on that's their whole thing is just a social media presence. Oh, I'm going to cook some pasta now. That makes you a commander-in-chief. That puts you over weighty decisions over natural disasters and FEMA and all these, Social Security going broke, the economy itself. This girl couldn't figure out the economy if you gave her the calculator. Here's Ricky on a cell phone. What's up, Ricky?
Hey, Leland, 411 in Moody is now back open. It's been blocked most of the day, but it's now open.
Tell me where that is. 411 in Moody. How far up 411?
Yeah, it's just past the high school.
Yep.
Before Kerr Road.
Okay, and it's now open again?
It's now open, yeah.
What was the shutdown for? I think I missed that somehow.
I don't know. I got turned around earlier today. The police and fire were up there. I could see their lights, but yeah. I don't know what was going on.
Well, appreciate the heads up on that. Now that it's almost 4 o'clock, good time for it to be back open.
That's the truth.
Yeah, man.
So, hey, have a great day.
Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate it. Here's Kevin. Let's get another phone call or two up in here. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, I was just, do you remember when somebody made the comment they thought it'd be an awesome idea for Hillary Clinton to be the president just because she slept with another president? And I'm like, that's a horrible idea. I was just like, nobody on the left takes the idea of the presidency serious. It's just some kind of dog and pony show. They do not understand how serious of a role that is.
It's the most demanding thing you could possibly do unless you're being propped up like Biden. And we've got to find somebody that's got a little bit of experience. And the left really doesn't have much to point to. They don't, outside of some governors who don't look like they're doing well, they don't have it. We should have learned with Barack Obama. This guy, they never let him sit at the head of any kind of table in any boardroom, this entire country. They put him in the state Senate in a race where his opponent got whacked, basically. He lucks into a state Senate job in Illinois, converted that to 2 years in the United States Senate where he didn't run anything. He's just in the Senate. And we made him the damn
he
president.
Didn't vote for anything either.
No. And we made him the president. I think
controversial.
the standards have been going downhill ever since.
Yeah, he popped up and it was like, wow, who is this guy? And everybody at first was like, wow, who is this guy? I haven't heard anything bad about this guy. But then you're like, wait, I haven't heard anything good about this guy either. What the, but I just want to see if you remember that. But thanks.
There you go. Appreciate it, Kevin. All right, let's drop that call and we'll go to Trish, who's up next in Moody. What's up, Trish?
I'm actually not in Moody. I'm in Alabaster. But
okay.
I just heard the lady that called about the police and fire and stuff going on in Moody. There's a fatal car accident that's being investigated right now in Moody.
Okay, this could be the same thing. Maybe it's just two different incidents because I saw something this morning that can't be the same one, but that's good information.
Okay, I don't know. I just saw it literally right before I called you guys that said that there was a fatal car accident right there where she was describing.
Yeah, well, it was a he, but hey, we don't mean to misgender.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I just caught the tail end of the phone call that person made, and I couldn't differentiate what I was hearing, but I just heard that they were curious as to what was going on. But I did just see that online just a few minutes ago.
Well, Trish, I appreciate that update. We'll keep an eye on it this afternoon as people are trying to get around. Thank you for the call.
All right, thanks.
There's Trish tonight. Lonnie's Furniture Company's got their Labor Day sale already underway. They're on it. Reggie called me last week and said, let's just do it. Let's pull the trigger. The furniture's on the ground. We've got everything priced. And it's so much stuff they've got. So let me try to describe it. It's layers. They've got specific deals on certain departments. Like they always have Lazy Boy deals, and they've got it's sort of there's a national mattress sale because it's Labor Day. It's become a tradition. So they've got deals back there, but then overall they've got this buy more, spend more, buy more, save more sales. So based on your dollar amount that you're purchasing, your percentage slides up. So you really do save some significant money. Let them explain all the details to you. They do have finance options. You're not going to find better selection. And I'll be up there Friday. We're doing the show there Friday. Just a little bit of – we decided instead of waiting to the weekend of Labor Day, just go ahead and get on over there. So we'll be hanging out. Y'all come by and see us. They usually put out snacks and refreshments and good browsing opportunity. There's just an acre of stuff on the floor and more in the back at all times at Lonnius. And this is not a cheap store. This isn't one of those discount stores with a bunch of Chinese furniture in it. This is well-built, quality, beautiful stuff, timeless in the modern styles that people want as well. LonnieIsFurnitureCompany.com. LonnieIsFurnitureCompany.com. All right, y'all, 356, Leland Live, Talk 99.5, Tapco. They're downtown Birmingham. That's Michael's shop. This is the shop that can absolutely get you fixed up and worked out if you need anything done with your ride. Sometimes we're going to just need the basic maintenance. And I keep telling y'all I got to get my truck down there. I think tomorrow I've got 3 appointments. I think I can do it by Wednesday. Looking forward to them just looking it over. A couple of things I want them to check. Definitely need an oil change. I know I need some body bushings. They wear out over time. That truck's getting a little older, but I love my truck, so I'm going to take good care of it, and I trust Michael. His is I think, just a super high-end, probably the most high-tech shop in town. They started as, their name comes from Automotive Performance, Total Automotive Performance Company. So they started as a super high-end shop doing these tunings and just super rich people car stuff. And then realize, look, man, the public needs good folks to be able to diagnose problems when things go wrong. So my advice is use them for your basics. Build that relationship. Maybe you're good to go right now, but when the light comes on or the rattle happens or some noise is happening, it's freaking you out, just get it down to Tapco. You can trust those guys to trace it down and figure it out. They're good. They're really good. ALEA, the state investigative agency, brings their cars to Tapco for this region. They do a lot of fleet management for others. So if you're in business and you got a fleet that you're trying to keep up with, just let Michael handle that for you. And they'll keep your costs down and your car's running. It's Tapco. They're on 6th Avenue South, TAPCO, TapcoBeham.com. Ask Michael for the Leland Live discount, too. He'll put one on you. It's Tapco, TAPCO, downtown 6th Avenue South in Birmingham. I was just talking about South Carolina and something I didn't mention last week, and I'm seeing a lot of pushback happening in South Carolina, and it's fascinating to me. We were just talking about Hillary wanting to run because her husband was president. The people in South Carolina look like they're pushing back on Lindsey Graham dying and just handing his seat to his sister. Well, he didn't personally do it. He was dead. So there was something that's rubbing people in South Carolina the wrong way over that. She barely achieved and now is in a runoff for the Senate seat. And I don't know how it's going to go. Can't tell you where things really are. But you're seeing a lot of people just resent the fact that you could choose a successor to follow you just because of a personal relationship or family relationship. I think that would be, that was clearly true for Hillary. I think should be true for Trump. I don't really want to see any of his family running just because they're related to Trump. That I've always not respected that. It's time for fresh blood. I even heard a phrase for it last week, and I can't remember it, but it combined the word Senate and inheritance, or Senate and dynasty. I'll find it later and share that with you, but that's what they're saying in South Carolina. I mean, it wasn't family, but we let Richard Shelby's office handpick his successor here in the state of Alabama, and that we just got to be better than that. All right, here we go. Top of the hour, Leland Live.